actually. What is this? I'm going to adjust the tripod. The quote-unquote tripod. I don't know. Whatever, good enough. If anyone is even here, tell me if you can actually, I can't even read the chat. There's no point. We did it in almost a lot. Let's go. Remember that these runs are only for fun, and I'm actually not, like, I'm not gonna actually try to go for the world record here. Like, I mean, I could, but there's really no point. I mean, I hold the world record right now anyways, and there's no way I'm gonna be... Actually... 755? I do not think I'm gonna beat that. Like, I mean, I might, but there's like... I personally think there's a very low chance that that's going to happen, because if I were to have a chance of getting that time, then I would have to, my run would have to be flawless. I would not be able to afford to make any mistakes. Like, right then, I probably could have gotten 7, but I'm not going fast right now. Like, I don't care. Like I said, I hold the world record right now. It doesn't matter to me what times I get pretty slow. This is all fun and games over at my channel. You know, on my channel, we go way back. Go back to the time 2017, where we would only play games competitively. Now, we play it just for fun, with no other purposes. See, I got an 809. I could have beat my record right there if I had gone fast. But I didn't. But that's fine. I really don't care. I could give less craps about it. I don't care. I could go... See, I'm going 10, 12 right now. I could be going 30s. That would... I don't think that ain't gonna ever happen, but that could happen. I'm just fine. So I don't care what time I get. I'm just trying to have some fun, you know? Know what I'm saying? I could get a 90-second time, 1.5 minutes. I wouldn't even give a heck if you catch my drift. I could go as slow as John Harris, and I wouldn't even care. Going as slow as John Harris would actually make me very sad, but that's not gonna happen. So, although I may be slow sometimes, I ain't that slow. I'm not that level of slow. And if I was, I'd be very sad. But I'm not, so that's fine. I'm just gonna go on back, try to solve this puzzle as fast as I can without messing up. We're gonna talk about the good old times that we've had here at this channel. Excuse me. First video we uploaded, I'm pretty sure was that one video where I slammed my face into a wall. That wall climbing challenge, bull hockery, whatever you darn kids call it these days. I don't know. I don't give any hecks about it, because it don't concern me no more. I'll remember, I uploaded that video, and I was like, oh my god, it got like 20 views in like 1 month. I was so happy about my... I was like, whoa, that's pretty darn good if you ask me. Considering I don't upload much stuff on my channel and no more. Just the stupid stuff you see right now on your screen. Trying to beat a world record in a game that don't even exist no more. It's stupid, I know, but it's fun, and that's all that matters to me. If you know what I'm saying, you feel me? I remember, I uploaded that video. I'm gonna be honest, that was not fun. That kind of hurt real bad. I remember I was like screaming in pain on the inside. I didn't care. I didn't give any hecks about it. Reason being, I remember that was hilarious. And although the video is kind of cut off and the audio is still kind of bad, you can still find it on my channel to this day. You can go on my channel right now and find it. You can watch it, you can laugh, you can cry, you can do all the stuff you want. You can comment the most ridiculous stuff on it and I won't care. Because that was all I care. I care to make my friends happy and feel like they are wanted in the world, which all of them are. Make them feel happy, maybe make them laugh, I know. But right now I'm not worried about that because I just want to relax and not have to worry about any of this bull heckery going on over here. I just want to sit down, try to beat a world record like I said, and the thing that don't even exist. We're gonna have some real fun good times over here today. Later I'm going to Sky Zone with some of my friends. With like the one friend that I still have left. Well, technically it's like 4 of them, but they're not many. Mostly because a lot of them couldn't go. But that don't matter. Because I'm gonna enjoy myself whether they go or not. It doesn't matter. Even if I didn't have no friends, I could have as much fun as I wanted. I just have to have fun with myself. Then after that, I uploaded that video where I remember on July 4th. It's like 20-something, I don't know. But I remember I smacked that watermelon as hard as I could. And I remember I broke that thing open with a broomstick. And that was fun too. Because I got it in one try. I remember my family members, some of them had to take a couple hits at it, try and get it to break open, which I was fine. I got it on my first try. That made me feel really good about myself, made me feel strong. If you know what I'm saying. I think I actually don't know what video I uploaded after that, but I'm pretty sure it was probably some stupid live stream like you see right before you. Probably like the Despacito live stream or whatever, I don't know. Could have been something else, I'm not sure. And as I'm kind of streaming right now, I really don't know if I want to have to go back and look at it, if you know what I'm saying. I just realized that if I'm talking in a country, I mean if I'm talking normal like this, after spending some time in the good old western deserts with my banjo playing friends, whatever you want to call it, I don't know. I feel like I'm doing pretty darn good right now. I haven't really gotten that many slow times in the past, probably like a couple runs or so, I don't know. Honestly, I probably might get one right now. You watch this. Down little whippersnappers, I don't know what you call it, I don't know. Watch this next run that I'll finish. I bet you it's gonna be like a 13, 12 or something. Oh man, now I remember things I've done over the years with my friends, like going to Frankenmuth. And it was pretty fun. Pretty darn fun, man. I remember going to Frankenmuth, messing around with my friends, doing the dumbest heckery you could ever imagine. I remember we would go on the water slides at the place in Frankenmuth, at the Splash Village or whatever you call it, I don't know. I remember even at the that giant Christmas stove place, Bronner's. I remember that place. It's so big, you can do whatever you want in there. You can mess around and ain't no one gonna get you in trouble. Because it's so big, they won't be able to find you, because you're like a stick in that place. No one can see anything over there. You think you're tall? You're like 7.5 feet tall. You can't see nothing in there. You're like 1 foot tall. You like don't even exist in there. You're like tiny. No one can see you. It's like ridiculous. It's ridiculous how many people even go in that store every day. Probably hundreds. I don't know, I haven't been there since the summer of this year, technically, July. Something of March. So I haven't been there in like half a year. Maybe more, I don't know. I don't feel like doing math because school is done for a couple of days. Then I get back and do track. I have to run till my legs fall off. I have to make sure though I have backup legs so I don't forget them at home. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to have fun, even though I haven't finished the run in like a while. That's fine. I'll finish this one. Never mind. Just remember all the things that we've done. By we, I mean like my friends like Brent and Tiegi and John and a few others. You know what I'm saying? Actually, you don't know, because some of y'all aren't even from over here. You're from, like, I don't know, you might be from, like, Japan. I don't know, Korea, South Korea, North Korea, if you got that VPN or whatever kids call it these days. I don't know. I don't know how things work these days. So many new technology, gadgets, thingamajiggers now. Kids inventing new things every day. Taking those smarty candies that they used to have back in my day, and then they're trying to use them for drugs. I don't know. Kids are some weird stuff these days, man. I don't know if you know, if I know, if you know. But I know. But then again, there's some things kids are doing that I don't want to know. But man, I wish it was warm over here. Where I am. But I ain't complaining. You might be asking yourself, well, you just complain right there. Well, you know what? The thing is, it's actually kind of comfortable over here. It hasn't even been degrees, but it's like 28. I don't understand. I don't know, man. I don't know what is weather. Like, I can't remember the last day it was actually kind of warm and I liked it. Like I just said, the average is like 40 degrees and it's like 28. It's gonna get warm. Like, come on, man. It's ridiculous. The last day it was warm was like, I don't know, October? I was like, what, 50 years ago? Like, come on, man. It's ridiculous. You know, I wouldn't ask if you can understand me right now, but the thing is, no one's it, so it doesn't even matter. And I can just at 14 and a half years old. I don't need people to tell me it doesn't matter anymore. Okay. I remember the days. I'm actually getting some pretty good times though. Like, I know still no one's here and that's fine, but like, I've gotten some pretty good times. Like, I haven't gotten a 7 yet, but so far I've gotten like, I think I've gotten a couple low 8s, maybe a low, or a high, yeah, high 9 or high 10, 1099. Dang. But you know what? I'm having fun. I don't care if I don't break the world record. Even though I tend to do it every stream, I don't necessarily mind. I could have gotten 9 right there. Man, there was some lag right there. I don't know what's happening. This game don't even need no internet, and it's still lagging. I don't know, I'm probably just playing bad right now. I could complain about my internet. Need no internet. Don't run on nothing. All the internet connections have been down for years. could have been good. No. No. I thought that was good. I guess not. $7.14. Let's go. I did not think I was gonna lower it. Can I get a 6? Man, wow. 7.14. Honestly, I didn't think about that. I didn't think that was potentially gonna be a world record time. But you know what? Hey, 7.14 beat my 7.55. So I beat that by 0.4 of a second. All right. I said I wasn't gonna beat my record on stream. Wow. And what? I've only been streaming for, I think, like 25 minutes, and I've already gotten world record. Am I just getting better at this? I'm gonna... So 4 o'clock. Man, wow, am I surprised. World record. Let's go. I mean, I keep saying stuff like, nah, I'm not gonna break the record on stream. I've already broken it a couple times, or... Every time I beat the record, I'm like, there's no way this can go lower, and here I am, just waiting to do something, and I break it with, I mean, I guess I could say without really trying, but I mean, I am a little bit. As much as I'm just having fun and not really grinding like I was a couple days ago, I'm still kind of trying to get better. I'm not just doing this like mindlessly like a zombie. Even though when I actually was grinding for this the other day, I was kind of like a mindless zombie trying to just get better and better and better while I was yielding no results. And then I had finally gotten my 7.55 and went nuts. Like, I was so happy when I got that 7.55 because I did not think I was gonna get it. And here I am. What'd I get? 7.14? Calm down there, controller. My controller is getting happy that I broke that record. I don't know if that's how it works, but if it is, that's how it's going for me. My controller is even happy that I'm doing good. It's twitching a little bit too much for my likings, though, I have to admit. But like, why is this taking me so long? 15? Ugh. I think that's the slowest time I've gotten in a few months. Whoa. I feel like my hands are starting to get a little cramped. I feel like they're starting to stiffen up a little bit. Oh, well, that's fine. That's fine. It doesn't matter. I'm just a kid streaming because I don't care what I do. That's a lie. Man, I've gotten good at this. I remember when I was happy with my, I think it was a 11 something. I think it was like an 11:30, and it was like my personal best. I got it, and I was like, oh my god, I'm like the best at this. And then now I almost never get above 11 seconds, and if I do, I'm like, oh my, that is the slowest run I've had in insert this many amount of months. Technically, I usually get it at least like 6 11s on my stream, or any one stream that I do of this, just because, I mean, as good as I can be at this, I'm not extremely consistent. There's times I get like the world record where I get 7 seconds, and then there's times I get 9, high 9s, and then there's times where I get, like, I don't even complete it, like, a lot, or there's times when I get, like, 13s or 12s. So many possibilities. If I really tried, if I really went after this, I could almost definitely break the 7-second barrier. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I don't know if it's worth it for me. Sitting down and just trying to solve a puzzle like this every day for like an hour, I would think that would get pretty exhausting and just annoying. Like, I've been streaming for about a half hour, and I've gotten world records, so I've accomplished my goal, even though it really didn't exist, because I, again, did not think I was going to get the world record at all. I did not think I was going to get close to it. Even in the beginnings of the stream, I was getting a lot of, like, for me, pretty decent times. Even now, I'm still getting 10s consistently. And when I was grinding for the world record for this, I really didn't have that. So, now, I think it was like days ago, my goal was to get, I think it was a 797, and I've shaved, 0.83 seconds, 0.7 or 8.3 seconds. Either way, it's still 3/4 of a second, and you might be like, oh, that's not much. 3/4 of a second, it's like nothing. Well, in something like this, even 1/10 of a second can seem like an eternity. Like, that's probably, like, it's probably around 3/4 of a second. That's like nothing. But in the big picture, or I guess in the small picture, considering, this is a tiny puzzle, but that's a lot of time. Even in stuff like track events where people run the 100 meters, even times, like, breaking the world by even 1/10 or 100th of a second is, like, huge. Like, it makes headlines for one, because it's a actually cool to watch world record, and two, because I mean that's just how, the time intervals, how important they are. Even for me, even if I don't get the world record, if I get a 7 right now, I'll be happy. Well, happier, considering the fact that I already got a 7:14. I think that's pretty close to the fastest that I'll go. I don't think there's really much more that I can improve on this. I mean, in some aspects, there probably are. Like, if I just get even better RNG, and if I really capitalize and I'm even faster on all my moves, whoops, if I'm even faster with like almost the best luck possible for this, I could potentially get 6 seconds, like break into the 6-second territory. Again, I probably could, but I don't know if I will. Plus, it's not like anyone's gonna watch this anyway. It's gonna be a few people. Honestly, most of the views are probably gonna be from me, so I'll probably give this video, like, I don't know, 10 views, maybe more, because I like to watch these over. It's something you can watch over and look at the mistakes that your hesitations. Oh, yeah, like right there. That was a mistake that I shouldn't have made right there. Right there. Those are mistakes I shouldn't have made. It could be me, it could be my controller. But I don't know, I'm not complaining, because I'm just doing this for fun. This doesn't matter to me at all. Well, it does a little bit. It gives me... The thing is, it just gives me bragging rights for something no one does. It's like inventing a new sport that no one will ever play and saying that you're the best at it because you're the only one who does it. I mean, it's kind of funny, but I don't know. I could have gotten a good time there. Whoa, how did this get down here? Oh, okay. I'm just not gonna get upset, because there's no reason to be upset at a time like this. In my opinion, it's alright. I have my window open, actually. It's not horrible conditions out right now. I mean, it's a little chilly, but it's been worse. I mean, it's been worse for the past, like, 6 months. The weather over here is just so cold sometimes. It feels like winter will never go away, but there's always that one day where it's, like, super warm and then no one sees it coming. Which I heard is going to be next Thursday for us. I heard it's supposed to get anywhere from high 50 degrees to almost 70. I'd be happy with even 50-something degrees. I mean, the weather just we're having now. I haven't even seen a day that's above 50 degrees in quite a long time. Which is really unfortunate, because I mean, I love warm weather. There's nothing I love more than a nice day that it's like 70 degrees and just sunny, and it rained the night before, so it's got that fresh smell in the morning, you know what I'm morning. It feels so nice. Atmosphere that it gives off that certain vibe. I even heard someone with probably what sounded like an older Mustang just roll on by. I heard entered another one. Probably was the same one, actually, but either way, I still heard. And I wish I could drive. There's people that I know, like my friends that I've known for so many years. I feel like, oh, even though I'm the youngest one of the bunch, it's like, oh, I mean, it's just like a year. It's not that big of an age gap. But if you think about it, it really is. There's friends I have in driver's training. There's friends I have that have completed driver's training and are already driving cars. And here I am. I love, and I would assume any of my friends, and then they're driving their cars, and I'm just waiting to even get the opportunity to training. I don't even have the opportunity to start it till